Poor people of Reddit, what's the most comically out-of-touch advice you've been given by someone wealthier? That I need to buy several apartments and rent them out. Unfortunately, he did not tell me where to get money to buy several apartments. I remember when I was at high school and I mentioned to someone that I'd like a gaming PC but couldn't afford it. He said, "Can you not just ask your parents for the money?" I said no because there was nothing left over after bills and groceries. Yeah, but if you ask really nicely, couldn't they give you the money? Like what goddamn money? The money for the food we eat. The money for our electricity bill. Sure, no doubt my family are happy to suffer just so I can have a piece of tech I don't need. If you think gas is too expensive, just buy an electric car. If I'm unable to pay $50 for a tank of gas, I'm certainly not going to be able to buy a new car, whether it's electric or not. I had a friend who comes from family money invite me golfing at his private country club in Los Angeles. While we were golfing, he casually said, "You should apply to become a member here, they are trying to get younger members." I don't know what it costs to be a member of that club, but his locker was right next to Adam Sandler's. I have a feeling the annual dues would be more than my entire income. I told him I would think about it. You should go out more in the right places, that's how you build a network for later in life. Bitch, I can barely afford pasta and one single drink with friends each week. Just put it on a credit card. A friend told me after I told her I couldn't afford to fly to Mexico with her for spring break. I told her I'd still have to pay it off and she looked at me with the most confused look on her face. Absolutely no understanding that someone was paying off her credit card each month. I explained it to her and could not get her to understand that credit cards needed to be paid back. Was really kind of a breaking point in our friendship. Why don't you get a bigger apartment? I could never live like this. Yeah, thanks, I didn't live with 3 other people on 14.5 square meters because I loved the coziness. A mom to my mom, a single mother with 3 kids, you should just stop working if you are so stressed about it. Start putting money away for retirement now ASAP, my brother in Christ, I can't even put money away for Christmas presents. Back when I was poor, a friend of mine invited me out to a pricey restaurant. When I pointed out that I don't have the money, he recommended I panhandle outside. He was serious. Most comical I've ever seen, https://www.reddit.com/r/funny/if_if_comment/if_do_it_anybody_can/. Not really advice, but one of my high school friends came from a rich family. But because he wasn't really that motivated in life, his parents encouraged him to find a summer job. He was going to go job hunting at the mall, working in retail. I asked him how much he wanted to earn. He said, "Not too much. $40 per hour should be a good start." This was in the early 2000s. It reminds me of the Arrested Development scene where Lucille thinks a banana costs $10. Me, I can't come to /event/ I just don't have the money. Them, I'll just drive you to the ATM. You need to max out your 401k, no matter what. My husband's always done that, even if it meant he had to live in an apartment with 4 other people. He's really good with money and it's really important to save for retirement. My former boss. I did a back of a napkin analysis for her. Maxing out my 401k would have put me in arrears because I wouldn't have been able to cover my health insurance premium. Even if I somehow reduced my cost of living to literally 0, I could not do what she was telling me to. She had the decency to look a little embarrassed. Not really advice, but couple of years ago I was on Tinder. Matched with a gamer girl. GG, do you play any games? Me, used to, but don't have a computer atom. GG, how can you not have a computer? Me, old one broke. GG, buy a new one. Me, can't afford one atom. GG, you should buy a computer. Me, saving up. GG, I got mine as a present. LMAO. Why don't you just buy a house? You should take 6 months off from working and go backpacking across Europe. Rich dude, let me tell you how I paid off $60k in debt and saved $30k in just 2 years. You too can do this. Me, I don't even make that much. Rich dude, just give up your morning Starbucks and that summer vacation. You can do this. Me, summer vacation. I haven't had one since 1993. And I get my coffee at work for free. Rich person, you just aren't trying. I said I couldn't go on a trip because of financial obligations and was told, you just need to do it. Memories are more important. More important than housing, food, electricity, and running water. The memory of not starving to death or being homeless is more important than a road trip, lol. My dad, who owns several successful businesses that were purchased for him by his parents in the 1970s, always says to me, you need to make more money. I don't understand why you're struggling so much. Look at me. I was feeding my family when I was 23 years old. You just have to make more money. Talk to the big boss and ask what you can do to move up. Just talk to him, you'll see. You can't keep struggling. It's just so out of touch. The big boss. Him. Just talk. He has no clue about recruiters and corporations and how frackin' expensive everything is right now. When the bank asked for immediate repayment of my entire outstanding loan balance, the bank manager said it's our money and we need it back, go get a job washing dishes or something. I had a boss at the time tell me it can't be more than $800 for rent in the DC area when I asked for a pay raise. The minimum rent I could find at the time was closer to $1,800. Save. I would if I could, Jonathan, but unfortunately all of my money is sucked up by my growing bills. That I should have at least $20,000 in savings for an emergency fund, sir. I live paycheck to paycheck. I'll never forget when wife of Croatian Prime Minister at the time, when prices were soaring, said on live radio that population could slice the bread a bit thinner, so you would have more slices and make it last longer. There's this clip I saw of a rich dude who hasn't had to cook a meal in his life, proudly prophetizing that poor people should not cook and only order food in order to save money. That he isn't anti-cooking, but that cooking is unnecessary and expensive and should only be a hobby for the rich. Truly embarrassing watch. I don't have a link, but if anyone does, please share. I grew up super poor but quickly got into business while still poor in college. The amount of you need a fitted suit. Let me show you where I got mine. Or why are you driving that? Do you want to be poor forever? It seems rich people thought that having rich people things is what made them rich. Now mommy and daddy. It was always super frustrating. Fortunately I'm pretty well off now, but I'm still not driving a luxury car or wearing $3,000 suits. I got my suit at a garage sale and my car is a Mazda 3. Good enough.